I feel like the past 2 years have been this interesting like ride for you because, you know, up until a certain point, it's like maybe you were known within a certain community, but now it's like you're in every other movie. And what's that like for a struggling actor slash comedian?
It's been pretty crazy. You know, I moved out to Los Angeles in '99 when I got out of film school, and I went to school for writing and directing. I didn't really have any ambitions to be an actor or anything. And you know, after being out here for a few years and just waiting tables and being a production assistant on things and cameraman. Yeah, some of my buddies I moved out here with, we were just kind of done with our jobs, and we were like, you know, let's go make a movie, and that was The Foot Fist Way, and we kind of got careers from that film, and so it's been insane, you know, to be out here trying to make things work, and then to actually finally break through, and suddenly you're like working with all these guys that you looked up to, like Will Ferrell or Ben Stiller, you know, the Farrelly brothers, all these guys who you've enjoyed their work for years. It's yeah, it's mind blowing.
To work with Will, I mean, obviously he also helped release your film nationally, and then so what was it like to kind of like work with this idol of yours that you know, to kind of spar with him? And did you know him prior to work? Have you worked with him before?
You know, I never had worked with him on screen before. You know, we met him because of The Foot Fist Way. We didn't know him before that, and you know, we instantly got along with Will and Adam McKay. We thought those guys were great, and so it was cool to get a chance to be on screen with him, and he was the nicest guy. He was great to work with, you know, except for his drinking problem that would sometimes, you know, make things a little tough. But you just have to look the other way and cover Chaka's eyes so that he would have to witness those sort of things. But no, it was fantastic.
To work with the actor who plays Chaka, like, what was it like to? I mean, is there a language at the end? Did you guys have this kind of rhythm that would work out? You know, that people didn't understand. It was just the two of you kind of going.
You know, the actor who played Chaka, Yorma Taccone, I worked with him on Hot Rod, so him and I had become friends earlier, and so I was thrilled that he had gotten the role in this, and you know, because my character Will and Chaka strike up this sort of friendship, it was pretty easy to kind of get that going with Yorma, and I was just really impressed of how serious he took it, you know. He really memorized this weird Pakuni language, and to a T, so much so that like when we would finish takes, you know, what to us just sound like grunts and like weird sounds, he would be very serious, you know, in a monkey outfit, be like, I messed that line up, I need to do it again. It's like, what, you dropped a grunt? What did you mess up? That sounded awesome. But he had dedication. He was very serious about it.
I would assume that a movie like this is like all these little props would be a playground for, I don't know, just random. It's like, look, I don't know, what did you guys kind of have these moments where maybe they're not on camera, but they were kind of fun to kind of, you know, whose line is it anyway? You get to play around with the little.
You know, I think you know, working with the special effects and the dinosaurs and stuff, that's one thing that made all that kind of stuff easy, is that you really could, we were put onto sets that you could interact with, and there were real props there, and it wasn't just in front of a green screen. And yeah, we would always kind of make jokes of the little things we had here and there. In my house, I have like a gigantic dinosaur bone from the movie that's just like hanging on the wall, and so there was lots of cool stuff like that, and it was a blast.
Working with Anna, who unfortunately has to play the straight man compared to all, you know, the craziness around her. What was it like with her, and did you kind of, I don't know, she seems very serious, so I'm just wondering if she kind of has this levity that you guys
bring. Anna she takes things light. She can hang with the fellas with no problem. I mean, I had just met her on this film, and we had a blast working with her. She's a lot of fun, but we would mess with her since she was the only girl. We'd mess around with her.
I heard he gave her crap for with British stuff. Did you like do these British jokes on her?
We would always, like, Will and I would always do like really bad British accents to her, but she could like jump back and forth from British to an American accent like it was nothing. It was kind of weird. When she would go into the American accent, it felt like it was a different person there. So and Will, mine and Will's English accent is terrible, or British accent. I sound like a weird like supervillain.
How bad is it? Can you do?
Just like, welcome to land of the lost. It just sounds like some evil, shitty villain. And but yeah, we had a great time working with her.
We're going to do an homage to the chorus line. I was wondering if I can give you a line of how many people does he need?
Okay. Okay.
Do you want me to start? I hope I get it. I hope I get it.
How many people does he need? Is that
Brilliant.
cool?
That's perfect. Thank you so much.